First and foremost, y'all, we got a new freaking LeCiel. My sweet baby LeCiel got some loving. Yeah. And be sure to like and subscribe. So, of course, this is where the new armor is going to be at. This new 10-star armor, the Ektasis, is a 0.5% jump up from the idea. It has no HP or PP on it. You will notice this immediately. However, we know that these are to be enhanced later on. So one can assume that the enhancements later on will allow you to add PP HP to it. So don't be too alarmed by getting these. If you're trying to go for them, they do drop from LeCiel. If you're trying to go for them, don't be too alarmed from that, because these are what we're going to be using regardless, moving forward, at least for some period of time, because they can be enhanced. So they're still going to, like, you'll still be able to get PP or HP on them in the future whenever we get the new system that's going to be coming out, the new item lab feature. So keep that in mind, of course. Now, also with LeCiel, we got the Growthment Exchange campaign. So the Growthment Exchange campaign is pretty nice. As you can see here on this list, there's a plethora of things. It's going to be going on for a long time, and everything's kind of listed here separately. So you'll see limited time items, Growthment Exchange, and this can be accessed from the item trader. If you go over here and you find the Growthment Exchange shops, you'll see this here. This is actually really great because you get a beta reactor per day. Beta reactors are the ones that are 100k. Alpha reactors are the ones that are 5k. You can get a beta reactor per day with Growthment Exchange. You also notice on the Growthment Exchange menu on both 1 and 2 that you'll see some different items on there, some newer items, some fashion items, some stuff like that. So these weren't normally on there as well. But the big thing here is the SG and the beta reactors that you can get from these new Growthment Exchanges that will be happening during this period. Also, you'll be getting weekly special summer gifts that these will be mailed to your inbox, to your in-game campaign mailbox. So you should have already seen this if you logged on this week, but you'll be getting these every week for this period, this duration. And then Beat the Heat Summertime Boost is going to be pretty nice. This is going to start on the 13th, so the following week, next week, and this really applies to LeCiel. Remember, next week is kind of like we don't get like really anything next week, so really they're trying to allow us to level up our Mars and run LeCiel and stuff like that until towards the latter half of the month. And then we'll get the new nameless as well. So there's going to be boosts here, of course. This applies to urgent quests in the Alien region, LeCiel Exploration, Alpha Environment Testing Zone Survey, or just LeCiel Exploration. So it's going to be XP, rare drop rate plus 100%, and Growthment 2 added to drops items in Alien region urgent quests. This is going to contribute towards your towards the shop, right? Because of course you need the shop. That's how we can get your goodies from there. But a lot of us probably have Growthment sitting around already. I sure as hell do. I love LeCiel, so of course I have Growthment. But Growthment's been dropping in, LTQs and all types of stuff for a long time now. They've had that in the LTQs and whatnot, and other stuff for a long time now. So a lot of us probably do have it, but this is a great opportunity for newer players to kind of stock up on that Growthment. And then starting on the 21st, you're going to have the Failure Support Weakened Enemies in LeCiel. This is going to make the mobs nice and weak for you. So it's going to pretty much you should be able to be getting full clears every time, and no issue probably getting all the squares off the map. Should be no issue whatsoever. The rare drop rate is going to be boosted here, as well as the item preset skill rate. So this would be a great time to be trying to farm for armors, Ektasis units. If you haven't already been farming for them, already made them, or if you're trying to sell them, then this would be a great opportunity to do so. Also, do note that, of course, the 5s drop in here as well. So you'll find your dual bullet 5s and your might 5s, your precision 5s, and all the 5s and armaments in there. And then, of course, you'll find the assortment of notes in there as well. So keep that in mind. And also on the subject of LeCiel, do keep in mind that this little guy here, if you were able to participate during the Mars buff day, which how LeCiel has different buffs every day, then you'll see this. But if by the time you're viewing this video, it might not be there because it changed. The first 12 hours after the update was this, but I know something different now. So understand that it says Mars battery natural PP recovery, right? So you may or may not pick up on this, but I mean, honestly, I didn't even realize it when I was running it. But technically speaking, that's a mistranslation because natural PP recovery, but it has the battery in there. So it kind of like you're going to read it and then you kind of pick up on what it actually is. So obviously what that is it's allowing you to be in your Mars longer. It's allowing the battery to charge up quicker. But it says PP recovery in there, which isn't really like the accurate translation for it, but you pick up on it because it says Mars battery recovery. So it's like you pick up on it. But just in case there's any confusion there, I did want to clarify that so that way you are aware of it. So do make sure that you prioritize that. But either way, all ship matchmaking, Lucille, we are back at it. Y'all will see me there. If you see me on, feel free to say hello. I'm always happy to say hello back and wish you a good day and whatnot. Always good vibes around here. Try to better the community as best as we can. So be sure to like, subscribe. I will see you on the next one. Happy hunting. Let me know how it goes down in the comments. Holla. Spike content.